Madeline from Madeline's Craft Room, and I am excited to finally show you what we are going to be doing tonight, as we're going to do a technique, and it's a technique on, I kind of call it the shiny sticker. So I don't know if that's the right name, but anyway, that's what we're going to do. And so, yes, I'm Madeline from Madeline's Craft Room. I'm an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator from Vancouver Island, BC. And yes, I am going to ask that you put your name in the comments so I can enter you into the draw. And even if you're doing the replay, please do the same, as I will enter you in their draw, monthly draw as well. So it's Vicky. Hello, Vicky. I think you were one that were being so patient there with me. Oh boy. It was over an hour waiting for Telus to sort out my problem. But anyway, we finally got it. So yoo-hoo. So what we're going to do tonight is I am going to start with just the basics of the card before I show you the technique. So for this particular card, I did in advance do the twisted rope embossing folder, and this is the Misty Moonlight color. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to put my adhesive on here first, and then we're going to get to the heart of the technique. So we're going to go here like this, and we're just going to add some texture onto the front. And then I have a piece of our Go Fishing DSP, and I am going to do the same thing. I'm going to put a bit of adhesive here on the back, and then we're going to be able to get going with our technique. So we're going to center that in here like this. All right. So now we're going to put this aside for a minute, because what we're going to do is we're going to use StazOn. So we have jet black, and I'm going to show you another card, which I used our other one, which some people don't know we have another one. So first of all, we're going to start that. When you use your StazOn, always make sure you've got your cleaner handy. And so that's right there. We're all ready. And what we are going to do is we are going to do two things. First, we're to start off the technique. We are going to take this piece of paper, and I am, where did I put it? It should be here. Oh my goodness. With all the shenanigans from this, where did I leave it? Oh, it's right here beside me. Oh boy, I had to move stuff around. But here is one of the new mini products. Woohoo, it's a whale watching. Of course, I'm very excited to have another ocean stamp set, and I love it just because it's so realistic. And tonight, I just want to do a little one. Well, we'll do some other stamping, but we're going to make the sticker. I'm going to use this tiny little image, which is right here. So it's a little orca, killer whale. So I'm going to put that aside there for a minute, and we're going to open up our StazOn, and we are going to ink this up. And we're going to put that down. I wonder if I did it high enough. You know what, I might not have. I'm going to do another one, because I think I needed to have a little more space around it. Didn't quite go dark enough. Well, let's just make some more killer whales. I like that one. Okay. I love the smell of StazOn. Okay, before I put my stamp away, this is where we want to take our cleaner, because it will stain our stamps, and a little bit of staining is fine, but you do want to clean them. And actually, our rubber stamps, they come right off. You'll find if you're using our photo Honor stamps, excuse me, they will definitely stain. Now, I realized with all that, I forgot my another foam strip. So I'm sorry here. We've had another hot day, but I'm going to use our foam strips, not our foam strips, foam sheets. So these come in a package where we get, boy, I don't even remember how many packages. Is it 6? Yep, 6. So you get a lot in there. So what we're going to do is we're going to take our stitched or our stylish shapes, which are stitched, and I want to use probably that one. That size of circle, that I love it because it's got circles, squares, and the banners. So you can do so much with that. Okay, and what I'm going to do is I'm actually just going to cut out a piece. I'll just see first if this one will fit. Actually, it will. So I'm going to do it on that one, which is good because it's the end piece. So what we want to do is just peel off one of the backings and put that onto a piece of our foam adhesive. And now we're going to just cut it off like that. We don't need it on the whole piece, just the piece that we're going to use. And so now I'm going to take my little mini, and we need our, oops, we need the platform. Always need plate 1 first. And now we're going to put this on here. So we just want this sticker to be able to pop. So in this case, because I'm doing it small enough, I'm doing the whole piece. Let's see, here it goes. Oh, there's Jenny. Hi, Jenny. Okay. Yes, Jenny's excited about getting her new mini soon. You picked the blue one, which is a lovely color. Limited edition. Okay, so, oh, that didn't come all the way off. It cut it off a bit. So you know what? We have to do that again. Sorry, ladies. I was trying to skimp there. I shouldn't have skimped. So we're going to leave enough room this time. Okay, so now we're going to make sure we get this on here. Make sure we have enough room. Try again. Okay. I'm a little frazzled after all that researching of what's going on. The poor TELUS person was just as frustrated. She said that they had to use some advanced settings to be able to figure out what was going on. But anyway, they finally did. So let's try this again. Now, hopefully it's not going to get cut off. We've got them layered 1 and 2. And of course, our die and paper is in the middle, our filling. Take that and put it there. All right, that's better. Now we got the whole piece. Okay, so here is what we're going to, yep, I am. I know, it's coming, Jenny. Apparently it's saying so far Monday, so we'll see. Now, as you know, this has, of course, the double backed. And what we want to do now is we're going to use, where is it? I've got so many pieces out here, is our Versamark now. Okay. And we're going to take off this paper layer. And what I have found is if I use an old gift card, I find that it helps because it will peel off of this really nicely, but it just helps us to be able to have a better working surface for what we're going to do here. The next step is clear embossing powder. Okay, so I'm going to just have all this ready because embossing powder, and you have to work fairly quickly. So this is where we're going to now turn it upside down into our Versamark. Do it a few times and you'll see, I don't know if you can see there, but it's shiny and that's what we want. So we're going to just put that over top. And this is the other thing. See how it doesn't stick because it's not paper? And I'm just going to close up my Versamark for a minute. And we are going to heat this up. Let's go off to the side for a minute until it heats up. Come on. It's coming. I don't know if you can see it there, but it's starting to get shiny. Yeah, I think you can. Okay, and go right to the edge. Okay, now I don't know if you can see the shininess. No, you can't see the shininess. The orca, yes. There we go. So, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to let this dry for a second. And what we're going to do is we're going to repeat the process. So is this it? It's all dry already. Okay. Yes, Leanne, you'll have to watch later. Okay. So now we wet it again. And basically what we're doing is we're just putting an extra layer to make it more glossy. And it's kind of a bummer that the camera doesn't want to show how glossy it is. You're going to love it if you see it in person. So you'll have to try this out with a small stamp. Okay, we're going to heat it again. You don't want to overheat it. I can see, and again, you probably can't see. You can see this being glossy. This is really glossy. Isn't that ever cool? Okay, so now what we're going to do is we're going to finish our stamp, our stamping. Now I've got the bigger one. So actually there's several sizes. So we've got the big one coming out of the water, a medium-sized orca, and a small little one. And so we're going to now use the middle-sized one, and I'm going to not use the StazOn. I'm going to use the black Memento. And in this case, I'm going to take my orca and I'm going to just kind of put it like this. So I'm stamping it on my, oh, it didn't go very dark. I was just, thinking I should practice it. It's a fairly new stamp. Yeah, I definitely need to condition it a bit. What's going on here? Okay, let's use a new paper. Oh, my sticky pieces going on it there. Okay, so now we're going to put this guy up here. Okay, and now in that same stamp set, there is this, I don't know what you call it. It's not really splashes, but that's what we're going to do is we're going to add some of these around our whale. So let's put one up here. Let's put one here. And let's put, should we do 5? Maybe we'll do 5. One there and one there. Is that 4? And I'm going to do one off a little bit. There we go. Okay, keep it to an odd number. Oops, don't close that up yet. Now, I want to use the Phrases for All. I love this one just because it's a stamp set that just has some really nice big sentiments, but also little ones that can go with it. So in this case, I thought the thank you would be a nice size and would work well. I better clean my stamp. So I'm going to take that guy off. And we're going to put thank you. Okay, and we're going to ink that up. Let's just double check. Yep, that looks good. Okay, and I'm going to go, I think about right there. Let's hope with the camera. That looks pretty straight, not too bad. Okay, now I'm going to close this up and I'm going to bring this back in. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to pop this. So where are my, whoops, that's my small dimensionals. I want my bigger ones. So it's, whoop, goodness. Let's flip this around. We're going to pop this up a little bit. Maybe 2 in the middle. Okay. So, has anybody made these kind of stickers? Be curious to know if anybody has. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to pop this right into the middle. And then I'm going to take my glossy sticker, which is nice and dry now, and I'm going to very carefully peel it off of my gift card. A little bit went off, that's okay. So, I don't know if you can still see. Can you see how shiny? Oh, maybe a little bit there. You see how shiny that is? It's really shiny. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to put that right here on the corner. So now we have an Orca thank you card. Something fairly simple, but I just wanted to show you that really cool sticker idea. Isn't that ever neat? And I'm going to show you one I did earlier so that you can see another way. And what I did with this one is I did a gingerbread man. No surprise. I don't think if anybody knows me, I love my gingerbread. And can you see? Oh, yes, you can see. You see how that's all very shiny? So the gingerbread house is the sticker I did on the square. And this time, because it was bigger, I did not put it on foam adhesive. I just popped or glued it onto the red and then popped up my red design. And then how I did my stamping is I used on our online, we have one called So Very Merry. And so this is the gingerbread house that I did here. And this is where I also use the other StazOn. Did you know we have a brown StazOn? We do. Saddle brown. So that's how I was able to do it in a brown color, which I felt really matched well with the gingerbread house. So that's again what I did is I just stamped it with this StazOn, and then I went through the same process. And to make the background, what I did here is I used our new mini product again in the mini catalog, just like the Orca whales. I used Sending Cheer, and you can see this is only a small size compared to those are the fabulous dies. Be watching. I've got some new videos coming on that and new cards. But look at this adorable gingerbread man. And it's really cute because you've got the little hearts that you can also stamp inside. So that's what I did there. So that's how I made those 2 cards. So just curious if anybody has done a sticker card before. Kind of different, but kind of fun. So there you go. And I've seen sometimes they'll do it in the shape of a heart and just cut out the heart and put it on a card. And that can look really, really nice as well. So anyway, there is another idea for you with your card making. So thanks for your patience again today. And thanks for joining me, everyone. Thanks, and we'll see you next week. Hopefully, no Wi-Fi problems. Bye for now. If you have any questions, just go to madelinescraftroom.net and I'd be happy to help you. Thanks very much. Bye-bye.